Hi friends, welcome back to my channel Sai Tech Guru. In this video, I'll try to compare the GeekBench 5 scores between the Moto H20 versus the Realme X2 Pro versus Poco X3 Pro device. So you might be wondering why I'm doing this kind of comparison. The main reason is because the Moto H20 has got the Snapdragon 778G processor. Let's see. This 778G processor will be coming close to this kind of Snapdragon 855 Plus and 860 or not in terms of the GeekBench single core and the multi-core. That is what I'm going to exactly compare between these two phones. How much difference it makes, that is what I'm going to exactly, because even I'm curious to see how much difference it will be there between these processors. So let's see which processor will be the really high in terms of the single core and multi-core results. And let's start the test in all the three phones at the same time if possible. 1, 2 and 3. Yes, so all the phones started the GeekBench 5 at the same time. Let's see friends which phone will be able to finish the GeekBench 5 faster. And this is my first Snapdragon 778G smartphone to be using, and I've been using the Realme X2 Pro for the past I think over a year with this phone. I think 1.5 years I think so. It's my longest Realme phone which I got right now in the studio, which is a Realme X2 Pro device. Yes, and next is a Poco X3 Pro as well. So I think this I've been using for the past maybe 100 days of usage with the Poco X3 Pro. I'll try to do the review as soon as possible on this phone. Is it worth to buy or not? So this is going to be really very interesting to see the results. So how much difference will it be the single and the multi-core results? So finally we're getting close to the end of the results, and all the three smartphones are at the same kind of percentage and they're going with the same pace, speed as well. That's one thing, as you can see clearly friends. So 90, 90, 93. So 93, these two phones, and the Realme X2 Pro still at 90% only. Now it's reached to 93. So this is going to be really interesting to see single core and the multi-core results. So which phone performs what kind of manner. So first phone to finish, I think the Poco X3 Pro with the Snapdragon 860 chipset. And we got the results here with the single core 767 and multi-core 2739, not bad. And 765 with 2700 and 761 with 2600. That's very close to all, I think, each other. So you can clearly see the single core results and the multi-core results were highest in the Poco X3 Pro device. So there we go friends in terms of the single core, but overall if you try to look at the scores of the single core, it's very close to each other, nothing much huge different. But the multi-core in the Snapdragon 855 Plus is 2601. So I did do the previous history as well, previously how much I got. So if you look at the history, previously I got about 2500, 2005 and 2551. You can see the results when I did do the testings 2021, back I think 1.5 years back. As you can clearly, you can see the results how I did in this phone in the Realme X2 Pro device. So these are the quick benchmark comparison between these three smartphones in terms of the GeekBench 5. So overall in terms of the GeekBench 5, this Moto H20 comes in between Realme X2 Pro and the Poco X3 Pro device in terms of the GeekBench scores, single core and the multi-core, if you keep that into the consideration. So that's friends, thank you for watching this video. This is a quick comparison between all the three smartphones, and now we got a clear idea what's going on as well. So see you in the next video until state of more updates. In case if you have any other queries, let me know in the comment section below. Meanwhile, signing off. Bye.